162 games, there are some games that you just deserve to lose.
Yep.
And when you give up 5 unearned runs, you don't win in this league.
Pitch to Duran is ripped into right field. That's a base hit. Might be 2. Duran is going to spin around first, head for second. Yastrzemski's throw is not in time, and he went through the bag, and he's out. Duran had a double, and he slid through the bag. He is telling the Red Sox dugout to challenge. He kept his hand on the bag.
And he's not moving off second base either. You knew he was going to challenge this, at least go for this double. It's a nice play by Yastrzemski to catch it and quick throw right on the bag. He beats it easily.
They will challenge, and I think he's going to be out.
Well, the question is, he definitely goes back.
Challenging the out call at second base.
He goes past the bag. There's no question. But then there's a reach for it again. I think he's saying he got to it as he was being tagged. We'll have to see.
And, of course, the bigger question, Lou, on a day the Red Sox have made a mess of everything, why is he even trying it? You're down 3 runs. I know it's in his DNA. We'll wait for the replay and the review. He is convinced that he got back in there. I think he did. I actually do think the fingertips touched the bag.
Yeah, I think he kind of slid his fingers along the dirt and got his fingers back to that bag as he got tagged.
He's safe. He's safe. He absolutely is. And if they don't overturn this, Lou, it's absurd. Don't you think? The finger touches the bag before the glove gets on it. Safe. Now, it's called out.
It's close. It's really close. And again, the call on the field. Yeah, the call on the field is out. It is really close. I don't have a problem him going for it because he got it easily. Like he was in there easily. He just slid way past the bag.
That's unbelievable. I do think he's safe, but I also think because they called him out, can they ever know definitively that the fingernail is on the bag before the tag?
I think you can see the hand. Right now it's like, is the hand on it? But when he tags him, you could see that the hand was actually on the base.
I thought he was safe. I'll say this. Here we go. Here's the call.
After review, the call stands. The runner's out. Boston losing the zone.
Wow.
I was going to say it would be a really gutsy overturn. I understand how you got to have definitive evidence.
He's going to get tossed.
And he should. I think he probably said that is BS. And now look out. Good job by Kyle Hudson. And Duran is boiling over. Alex Cora, Kyle Hudson, all out on the field. And Durant, of course, who's got a history of some of these moments, sort of boiled over there.
You just want to get him in the dugout, right?
Yep. And now Cora's been thrown to. And you understand he's pointing to third base, he's pointing to first, he's pointing to the plate saying we've just not gotten any calls. I think when he points to home, he's talking about the blown call when Toro jumps over Bailey.
Yep.
And I can understand a lot of this frustration. However, Durant probably said the magic words coming back to the dugout.
Well, you just can't listen. It's a replay. Again, these officials, all right, they don't break the challenge. I mean, they don't make the decision. It goes back to New York. His complaint, and I think the only complaint he would have had was if he had called him safe and they challenged it, he would have remained safe.
Are you ready for me to get into the weeds about magic words here? Because I think it's one thing if the umpire ejects somebody for saying F you. Durant said F that, which I don't think should be ejectionable. I really don't.
No.
F that? He's just saying I was safe. I don't think that's personal. Here's Trevor's story with one down. Pitch is fouled off. I know that might be too in the weeds, but don't you think F that is different than F you?
I just, anytime you question a challenged play
with a 4-letter word,
you're going to get thrown out. And you kind of had the feeling, given the frustration you've seen from him last couple of games, that if they reversed his call, he's going to have words.
0-1 is fouled off on the first base side. It's crazy how emotionally charged this series is. Think about, the game one where Andrew Bailey and Alex Cora is screaming at the home plate umpire with reason. You don't want to make it too much about the umpires. It's hard to do, but I do think there have been some moments in this series that they have totally blown, and I think they've boiled over for the Red Sox. 0-2 to Story. The pitch is a chopper over the head of Rogers. He gloves, stands, and throws to first, and it is just in time. They got him.
Can't challenge.
They lost their challenge on the play at second base, and they're 2 down. Again, this is not to say that this series has been decided by the umpires, but I think I'm on very solid ground, Lou, saying that more calls that are 50-50 have gone against the Red Sox than not in these 3 days.
Well, this is also one of those plays that I think if you had your challenge, you're going to challenge it and he's going to be safe.
Really?
So that play at second becomes a big one. Here's the thing. The umpires, you can say what you want. The Red Sox have played poorly.
Yes, no doubt.
They have played poorly. They will deserve to lose 2 out of 3 because defensively you can't play like this. You can't give up 8 unearned runs in a 3-game series.
Here's Abraham. Cora takes strike 1.
And expect to win. 2 last night, a 1-run game. You've given up 5 unearned runs in a game you're trailing 8-5.